To the BZNZ Internet Talk Radio Show. We're so excited and happy to have you here tonight to be with us in our broadcast live stream. Just a few housekeeping chores before we get started and your gracious host comes online. Tonight you are in one of the best places that you could ever be, and for that you should just go ahead and give yourself a round of applause. Real quick, we'd like to give you a disclaimer. The show is not responsible for anything that is said on the show. There's your disclaimer. During the show, if you are vibing with us, you feeling what we're saying, and you would love to just give us a love token, where you're going to see at the bottom of the screen is going to say Cash App Tyron Joe, $ Tyron Joe, TYRENJO. Anything that you can give would be greatly appreciated. A one, a two, or a few. We greatly appreciate it. Also, if you would like to be a sponsor of the program, please go to our Instagram page at BZNZ Talk. At BZNZ Talk, our Instagram page. Also, you can go to our Facebook page at BZNZ Talk, at BZNZ Talk, and we will be glad to work with you. And also, a quick reminder, throughout the show, I want to let you know that the likes are free, the dislikes are free, the love button is free, the share button is free, and the subscribe button is free. 5 things while you're viewing this broadcast. 5 things while you're learning and growing. 5 things that is for free, and we would love for you to partake in that during the program. Last but not least, once again, we want to thank you all for tuning in to our program, our broadcast, our live stream, because you are the ones that run the show. Thank you all. Peace. Be blessed.
We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Situationships and relations. Tyron Joe, the host, start the conversation. Too much we gotta learn. 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 BZNZ, BZNZ, Internet Talk Radio. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Situationships and relations. Tyron Joe, the host, start the conversation. Too much we gotta learn. Too much we gotta learn. Too much we gotta learn.
You are now tuned into BZNZ Internet Talk Radio, where the relationship talk is the conversation that never sleeps and the payoff is never cheap.
Oh yeah. We ill. BZNZ lives again. Be here another week. We are ill. And you know what I'm going to say right now? Give yourself a round of applause. We made it. We made it to the greatest month of the year. Also, Women's History Month. We can be great. This is the kickoff on tonight. And so much has went down. So much has went down. So much we got to talk about. We also later on tonight. Later on tonight we have Business Spotlight. Might do this the spotlight once I see her come online. It is indeed. It is BZNZ. BZNZ. The struggle streaming. The struggle streaming has started. But we here. We are here. We are here. Struggle streaming has started. BZNZ comes on every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Rain, sleet, or shine. BZNZ is brought to you by real men. And you already know. And I do mean real men drink water, because what? Our ladies need us to be King Kong in the bed. Fellas, if you don't drink your water, you're not going to be able to use your third leg. So right now, we asking all the men all over the building, all over the room, all over this broadcast. Grab your cup, sippy cup, whatever it is, whatever you have your water sit in. Go ahead and grab it at this time. Let's take a pause for the calls as we have a sip. Man, give yourself a round of applause for drinking water. Let us now hear our testimonial.
When I look down, thanks be to God. Thanks be to God. When I look down, I can see the rod. When I look down, thanks be to God. Thanks be to God. When I look down, I can see the rod.
And 3 times for the Trinity, y'all.
When I look down, thanks be to God. Thanks be to God. When I look down, I can see the rod.
That's right. Great health. We are all about great health. Great health, live longer, feel better. Well, we're not going to take up too much of your time. We do not plan to be before you long, but as always, we plan to be before you strong. Man, I might pull a danger on up here real in a few, but this is indeed Women's History Month, and we this is the kickoff, and we are, as always, thankful and grateful for all of the beautiful smiling faces that is here attending on tonight, the ones that even watching in the archives. We appreciate your generosity and your support. BZNZ is here to facilitate knowledge and to educate and to lighten and to inspire. Again, this is Women's History Month, where we're gonna celebrate women in a different way, where we are not afraid to tell our women the truth. Hold on. It's a little quiet. It's a little quiet out there tonight. I need a little pick me up. We're gonna say it one more time. BZNZ, this is the kickoff to Women's History Month. And what better way to celebrate women, whereas a black man in America, we not gonna be afraid to tell our women the truth. Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's right. We celebrate our women in a way where we are going to take a stand and say what needs to be said. Come on. Not what you want to hear. Come on. We got a whole lot of that going around in the world on the day. Come on. You know, no shade, but if you want to go places to hear what you want to hear, come on. Hear things that make you feel good, come on. that make you happy on the inside, go to church. There's a whole bunch of that going on in church where they said all kind of feel good stuff. But if you want the truth, there's plenty platforms out there for that as well. And one of which is BZNZ, where we not afraid to tell our women the truth. Because thing is, one thing is for certain, two things for sure. The truth is gonna set you free. You know, a lot of people been having a whole bunch of stuff that's been picked up on the inside. You know, they wonder, you know what, I've been down for so long. I've been stressed out for so long. There's some type of void that is holding me back. What is it? Then there comes somebody into your life, and they just go ahead and they just lay it on you, and they tell you the truth. And what happened? You free after that. You like the light bulb click on. Listen to the sound of the light bulb. And once it click on, you like, oh, I didn't know that's how they felt. I didn't know I was doing that. I didn't know I was just, messing. I didn't know that this is what was really going on in the inside of their head. They never said that. They never said a word. But once they told you what was up, you was able to forgive, forget, repent, apologize, and move on. That's what we all about here in BZNZ. We telling the truth. We not getting ready to scapegoat, sugarcoat, nothing. This past Friday, I was watching a live while it was live. And it was a dating and relationship show, and it was a young lady on there speaking about disagreements and confrontations and things like that, having that with your significant other, having that with your spouse. And I heard a young lady on there. She said, well, I didn't hear, but she wrote it in the chat. She said, do you want to, she said that she tell her men, do you want to always be right, or do you want to be in this relationship? Okay, it's still quiet. It's still quiet. We got to wake you back up again. This is what was written in the comment section. Do you always want to be right, or do you want to be in this relationship? Come on. That's a whole total problem. Come on. Why would you want to say something like that? What would even prompt you to ask that type of question? Come on. That lets me know you got some skeletons in your closet. Come on. That let me know that you full of lies. Come on. That let me know that you full of shit. Come on. Because part of being in a relationship, come on, part of a man being a man, come on, is to instruct his woman. Come on. Is to lead his woman. Come on. And if you as a woman so bold enough to ask the question, do you always want to be right? Come on. Or do you want to be in this relationship? Come on. Lets me know a few things. You masculine. Come on. Lets me know that that you got you lying is that you don't want to be held accountable. Come on. And that's really a problem right there. You don't want to be held accountable. Come on. But you about to be raising kids. Come on. Or you probably already raising kids. Come on. See, fella, this is one of the reasons why you can't really be with no single woman. Come on. I'm just gonna put it out there. This is one of the reasons why you just can't be with a single woman, a single mom. Come on. Because these single moms, man, they develop, they form these bonds with these kids until when they do find a good quality man, and this man coming in to teach it, to instruct it, to lay down the foundation.
Come on.
They like, who is this dude?
Come on.
They ganging up against you.
Come on.
They like, we can't have this type of energy. So now
Come on.
it's the mom and the kids against the man.
Come on.
But hold on, you supposed to be we supposed to be one.
Come on.
We supposed to be one. What's going on? What's going on? What's really real out there? That's why I say on this show. That's why I say on this podcast, we are not afraid. We are not afraid at all to, tell our women, tell our ladies the truth. Come on. We're not afraid at all to let them know what is and not what could be. Well, you know what? Excuse me. Allergies trying to kick in, but we're gonna go ahead and play a little bit of this song. We got some Roberta. I said, nah, Roberta. I'm gonna have to find some on Roberta Flack, but we're gonna play a little bit of Angie real quick. We're gonna come right back. Hold on 1 second. It's all about the women. We celebrate Women's History Month tonight, man. Clap it up for the women. And tonight we are going to tonight we're going to man, I don't know where's my gotta get my there we go tonight, and we're going to celebrate and talk about some things and have a business spotlight. I'm still saying internet, even though I'm still saying radio, even though it's not radio anymore. We are live stream. The way to the road, truckers travel. Hey, come on. Oh, okay, I know who that is. I know exactly who that is. I see Natalie Sconye in the building. Hey, Mr. T. Hey, what's going on, Natalie Sconye? What's going on? Man, ladies and gentlemen, man, we lost two beautiful icons within the past couple weeks. Two beautiful female icons in the music business within the past 2 weeks. Roberta Flack, may she rest in peace. Angie Stone, may she rest in peace, our dear sister. And speaking of Angie Stone, yeah, I say foul play. I say foul play all day. That music business, entertainment business, boy, is a tricky one. And I say shout out to the sister because she was willing to take a stand. Come on. The sister, she was willing to, go live just to let the people know what went on, what's going on. Pretty much like a documenting. She's documenting, this is what happened. And if I leave this earth, you will know why. If I leave this earth, you will know why. Man, shout out to you again. Scrutinize this. And man, it's crazy. May that good sister rest in peace, man. With that being said, we're gonna bring Danger on. We got a business spotlight coming on. She said she'd be on about 20 minutes, man. So we're gonna just chop it up. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to Danger as he make his way to the stage.
All right. Ain't no need to act like we ain't no need to acting like we what's up, boss man?
Man, what's going on, man? What's going on in your world?
Hey, them Yo's people, man, they wanted the man like that, so they decided to go for the man.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man. I went to that breakfast yesterday. I didn't stay long. I was there about a good 45 minutes. And man, it was a good little conversation that went down. I seen Pastor Larry was there, and I seen another one of your pastors, Pastor John. And me and Pastor John, we talked. He want me to come over to the I went to his studio, but he did hook that studio up even more. He want me to come on over and check out the studio, so I plan on doing that. But they got some things, man. They got some things lined up. Can't speak on it online, but they got some things lined up, man. To get us back on track. Get the black community back on track. That's all I got.
Oh wow. Hey man, if you notice how all of these black celebrities are popping off the scene once they start talking about the labels that are cutting them. Got it, my brother? Hello.
Yeah, we struggle streaming a little. Yeah, struggle streaming a little bit. I'm gonna keep my camera off, but go ahead.
Yeah, I was just mentioning about the black singers that are disappearing once they call out what the labels are doing to them.
Yeah, that's the crazy, strange part about this world. Why is it that when you get called out, you feel the need to execute somebody?
Yeah, you're right about that.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is. But they say we got freedom of speech though.
Well, a lot of people don't understand you have partial freedom of speech. According to the amendments of the Constitution, you have to watch what you say because if you don't, you can get a felony.
Oh,
Yes,
so
sir.
we really ain't got no freedom of speech. We really ain't got no freedom of speech.
Well, there's quite a few things I could tell some of the listeners about a few political things, but I'll bounce up off of it tonight. I won't touch it tonight.
No, I mean go ahead. I heard that that State of the Union address, somebody got kicked up out of them. They said he put somebody out for clowning.
Yeah, that was the black senator called Al Green.
Al
Yeah,
Green.
yeah, Al Green, the senator. Now check this
Oh,
out. Why would you want to disassemble the Department of Education? Why would you want to do that? I'm all ears, brother.
I'm listening. I ain't got no comment about the Department of Education.
Cause see, I don't know, but that's what the people wanted. So the people got what they want. And to
Mm.
paraphrase what the Jackson Five said years ago in a song that they have, Christmas won't be the same this year.
Oh, oh. Let me ask you this: since we talking about women, what's your take on the Joy Reid situation?
As far as I can tell, uh, it was okay. I mean, after all, you got a boss. You do what your boss say, or else you get out the door.
Oh, scrutinize this say is education or indoctrination. Oh,
Well, what is indoctrination?
that's why we got to homeschool our kids.
Well,
Coming up these days, we got to homeschool our kids.
that's good and bad because while you're homeschooling them, you're giving them an education, but they're not learning the social skills to connect with the world outside.
No, I mean, yeah, of course we want to bring them around other like-minded kids. Like, I've seen, videos. I've been a part of circles, black community circles, where they saying that we get all of the, black community together and we homeschool our kids together and let our kids socialize together. Because yeah, absolutely, I totally agree. Kids got to be around kids. Absolutely, got to be around kids. Got to run, got to fight, got to play all that with kids. I totally agree.
Well, that sounds good in theory, but the reality of it is most of the people that consider themselves to be homeschooling their kids don't have that much education anyway.
Well, I mean, do you need much education? Let's talk about what's the whole purpose of school anyway. I'm gonna tell you why I was sending my kids to school. I was sending them to school to learn grammar. How to write a sentence, spelling, math, numbers, and stuff like that. And the basic skills. Once they learn that basic skills, when my kids turn a certain age as a teenager, they supposed to come to work with me. I don't want to man, I don't want to name no names, but that's how certain some communities of people, that's how they do their kids. They send them to school to learn those skills, and when they get a certain age, because they business owners anyway, they bring them in to work for them. I'll
Yeah,
tell you this though. I'll tell you this. When I was school bus driving, I was driving, they had me out doing a route in the country. And a lot of farmers' kids. I picked up a lot of farmers' kids. Guess what? Some of the best behaved kids ever. Come on, some of the best behaved kids ever, because these kids was they was like, some of them weren't even teenagers. Some of them was like in elementary school, but they was business minded. Like they ran the sheep, the goats. They ran all that when mom and dad wasn't around, so they was like pretty much in charge. A lot of time at the age of 7, 8, 9, and 10, they in charge of the field, and they got to feed them, they got to clean them, all that. They ain't really got time to play.
well, that sounds good, I guess.
Oh, scrutinize this. He back in the saddle. He says there are many ways to be around like-minded communities. Come on. Many ways. Let's see what was said, what he said out. He said these schools are not even teaching children the credit system. Oh. Come on, you know what I'm saying? That thing is, I don't know if they just trying to play devil's advocate, but he know these schools that we have ain't about the right. Hello.
I don't know if I should blame anybody on that.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
You're a government and politics policy man. Now tell me, is the schools really teaching your kids about the game of politics, or is it dad, when the kids come home, dad got to really break it down to them about how politics go? Hello.
Well, that's a two-for situation. Your parents should teach you about politics, but then there's a certain level about politics that the teacher should teach you, providing you get that econ lesson. Because
You have
without,
not. You have not answered the question, sir. I want to know, because I know you got kids that graduated from high school. Did those schools really teach your kids politics, or did Dad Danger B Dub have to really break it down to
well, after deep consideration and meditation on the question, I have to say now, it's the schools are really in a bad shape. When you got high school students that can't tell you east, west, north, and south, that's crazy.
see, see, and this is why. This is why.
But
This
whose
is
job
why.
is that? Whose job is it to teach a kid that? The school or the parent? Because
The
if the
parents.
kid,
The parents. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying homeschool. The parents, we the ones that's got to really teach our kids.
but at the same token, like I said earlier, if you homeschooling your kid and you didn't get no further than the sixth grade, what can you teach a kid?
I mean, who's out here getting further than the sixth grade?
Well, I mean, if say like you got 5 people that wants to homeschool their kids, okay?
Uh-huh.
Out of them 5 people, maybe 3 of them probably graduated from high school. The rest of them are what they call lamed up. They ain't got no power, nothing. They don't understand too much of anything.
Danger. You stepping on some shaky ground, danger. You might want to slow down while you're ahead.
I mean, it's just basic. I still, I still disagree with the fact of scrapping the whole educational department. I'm still with that.
Well,
I
I'm
get
not.
that.
No, I'm not gonna say scrap the whole educational department, but I'm saying this is that you talking about people didn't get past the sixth, seventh grade. Now, I know a lot of people that didn't graduate high school and are some brilliant people. I know plenty that they are brilliant in the mind. They what you call self taught. As long as there's a library, they was able to go to that library, get books, and read and learn for themselves. So
So
that's
if the
why I say it's a little shaky ground on that one because I know plenty of people that they ain't go no college, they ain't finished no high school, but hey, they taught me some stuff. And I'm just saying that's really what the parents' job is to really teach, But I was saying my kids to school to learn the basic stuff like history and social studies and stuff like that. No, I don't need the school to teach my kids any of that. I don't need the school to teach them, about where we came from, because that's what I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna teach them where we came from. I'm gonna teach them all that. But math, yep, numbers, grammar, spelling, how to read, how to write, yep. They need to learn all that, how to socialize with other kids, how to play, they can be in sports, playing basketball, football, they can do all that. But everything else, I mean, that's what parents do anyway. Parents debrief their kids anyway. Some parents, not all. Some of them, parents that's at home when their kids come home, because a lot of times, with this working class we in, parents got to be at work while the kids is coming home. So you got PlayStation, Xbox, you got iCarly, what's these other shows? Cartoon Network, teaching the kids. But let me see, we got some comments coming in. Screwdriver this says they are indoctrinating debt slaves for assembly lines. Ooh wee, ooh wee. Birth certificate. Anywho, Natalie Sconier says school doesn't want to teach students about the things of today. Absolutely. And this is where we come in. Hey, we come in as the individuals that's gonna teach. We come in as the individuals that's gonna teach our kids of the things of today. Like I said earlier, they uh there are communities out here. I don't want to name their names, but there are communities out here where they send their kids off to school, to learn the basics. Pretty much they learn the basics to help them with their business. So when they like, okay, now you know how to do, now you know how to add, subtract, and everything. So you're gonna come to work for me and you're gonna run this cash register, you're gonna run this business, you're gonna work with customers. Yeah, so that's why I'm all that's why I do agree that they need to be with other kids because they gotta know customer customer service skills. They need to know how to say, yes sir, no sir. Like how can I help you? You need any help with anything? Is everything going well today? Okay, all right. We're gonna get this taken care of, and I have you on your way. You gotta learn how to talk to people like that. Kids gotta learn that. I worked plenty jobs with co-workers that do not know these skills. I have listened to co-workers talk to customers and guests or whoever, and I dropped my head a few times, like, whoa, you just said that to them. Ooh, I'm like, let me walk away. Cause and then sometimes I couldn't walk away because it was about to be a fight because they didn't say something to him like, oh, let me break him up. I'm like, oh no, sir, we get it straight. Like he just have a bad day because it was about to be a fight. So this is what we really need. There's documentaries out there. The Tariq Nasheed documentary, Hidden Colors, where on there some of those videos where you have people uh elders in the community where they talking about get some of the old retired teachers, some of the retired teachers, build a community around them, have them, you know what, we're gonna pay them. All of the parents are going to pay them, and we're gonna bring our kids to them. We're gonna develop a curriculum, and we're gonna bring our kids to them and have them teach our students what we want, because it's our curriculum. Speaking of politics, that's how a lot of people win, is because you have different groups that they raise up kids at an early age and they teach them about politics, and then when they get grown, what they do, they pull their resources, the community, they get the money and put behind them and say, this is our candidate, this is who we want to run for office. Am I right or wrong, Danger?
Yeah, you 100% right on that. But see, the kicker is it's really not the teacher's fault that their bosses or the heads of them will not allow them to teach correctly and what they want to teach. You have a curriculum that you have to follow, and if you don't follow that, you don't teach.
Mm.
That's just like
Man,
right now.
now go ahead.
That's just like right now. You got a lot of teachers want to teach critical race theory, but the education state, Indiana State Education Board said no, you don't teach it. So what do? They figure and devise a way out so the kids can get it off the internet and learn about it themselves.
Mm. I'm tripping. We was talking about Angie Stone, and we dipped off on education. But go ahead, cause I know you know a
Well,
lot
see,
about the entertainment industry or whatever. So
well,
go
see
ahead
that's
and
a
speak to us.
that's a kicker too with Angie Stone. That goes back to education. Because see, if she was saying in the interview before she was killed, correction, before the accident,
You said it right. You said it right.
here she is saying Universal Studios was clipping her for 47 years, stealing her money from her.
Yeah.
No doubt if she had the education to understand what the contract was saying that she was signing, they probably wouldn't have been able to do that. Then again, she probably could have got an entertainment lawyer that would have broke it down so that she could understand what was going on. That way, they still wouldn't have been able to steal too much. They'd have stole some, but they wouldn't have been able to steal that much.
Mm-mm. Man,
A
man,
lot of people
that's
get
crazy.
into a lot of people get into entertainment for the glitz and glamour. They don't understand the business or the back door of the situation. And
Mm-hmm.
once they find about the back door, no diddy. But once they find about the back door, then, they,
Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed?
oh man, yeah, but
Ah.
that's just like back in the 50s, the 30s, 40s, and the 50s, man. I mean, a lot of the white record labels was stealing music from the black artists and giving it to the white artists.
Uh-huh.
Telling the black artists, no, it's not gonna sell because they're not gonna want this or that because you're a nigger and all of that.
I would have
Uh-huh.
Been swallowed.
Right, right.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming?
No, I'm trying to get swallowed up. You feel me? I'm trying to I'm trying to get swallowed up by a woman. We're gonna make that plain. A woman, okay? Not
no diddy.
no, not that other mess. Right, no diddy. Ah.
No, but if now, let me throw a couple of people out there. The public probably know these folks. Okay, you got New Edition. When they got ready to disband, they had less than $25 a piece for each of them. Biggest stars all around the world,
Come
and
on.
that's all they had. Okay, you take
Cat,
TLC.
Cadillac Records.
Okay, you take your girl TLC.
Oh
How
yeah,
Pebbles took and ripped them off, made
boy,
them go
sure did,
bankrupt.
sure did.
And so, it's a dog eat dog world. That's why you have to learn the business. The music will take care of itself, but learn the business so you won't starve to death.
Let me
Like
ask you, Danger. Did you ever record anything? Because I know you was in the entertainment as a performer, but did y'all record?
yeah, that's a couple of what is it? You can find me playing the drums on a cut with Yank Ray Shell called Too Hot for the Devil.
I'm gonna look that up right now. Too hot
Uh,
for.
you and you take Mr. Rowley, aka BB King.
Yes, sir.
So there's a few things that I'd have patted some drums on, But the bottom line is, when this one cat asked me, he said, "Hey man, you done all of that. How come you ain't got them millions and millions of dollars?"
Yeah.
And I tried to talk to the cat. Yeah, I made some nice money when I was out there on the road. I made some nice money, but I really didn't want to go as far as he could have took me if I'd have just said the hell with my life and my soul.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, once you get out there, man, if you don't have yourself surrounded by a couple of people that can keep your head level, you'll mess around and get caught up in the mix. And next thing you know, you ain't got no money, but just a whole bunch of dope running through your veins.
Mm-hmm. Mm. And yeah, it's important that that our men and women that want to be in the entertainment field gotta know that at some point they butthole gonna get compromised.
Well, it'd be open like
Men and women.
well, it'd be open like the Mississippi River. I mean,
Ooh wee, ooh wee.
because once you start climbing that ladder, you got some very devious people that's in these record companies, and they'll do anything beyond your knowledge so that they can have the eight ball with you.
Here go the kicker though. It ain't just the entertainment field that's compromising buttholes. Ooh. It's almost damn near every field. When you get up to the top, it's some stuff that they want you to do when you get up to the top. It may not be compromising your butthole, but you might be having all kind of sex with 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 the opposite sex, but you might be like let's take the NBA for instance. Is some of them basketball players is up there having knocking down the managers' wives. And the manager up there called the basketball player and talk about you had sex with my wife. I'm like, sir, you need to talk to your wife.
Well,
You need to talk to your wife, sir.
it could be like your boy Howard, Dwight Howard.
Oh,
And
he
then,
had sex with me. Yeah, he had sex with me.
yeah, I mean, he was running up in his own players and stuff like that.
Wow.
But once you get to a certain level, you got to you got to make a choice. You get to the forks of the road, and it's
Mhm.
do I really want all of this glitz and glamour?
Come on.
Do I really want to compromise everything that I know and think is sacred for this? Or do I just want to be a fly by night millionaire on a Monday and broke on Tuesday? They'll do it to you.
Hmm.
They'll give it to you.
Well, I hear you. You got that cold. I don't wanna keep you talking too long. I got a little video. It's Women's History Month. I got a little video, a police stop video that I think is important that we all watch. This is a very interesting police stop video. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I'm gonna let it play for a little bit, and then I might cut in between, and we gonna talk. He gonna turn the mic on in a minute.
Because you ran 2 stop signs and you're going to get a citation today. I was behind you, ma'am. You didn't even come to a complete stop. This stop sign right here,
I did not.
I need your driver's license.
I did not do that.
I need your driver's
license. And you talk about you want to give me a ticket and all that.
I need your driver's license.
I come down this place. I did not run
Ma'am,
to stop
I need your
sign.
driver's license. Yes, you did.
And why are you doing all this? Like you got
I need your driver's license.
Mr. Alon.
I'm fixing my vest. I need your driver's license, ma'am.
What's your name?
Alanis.
And who do you work with?
Tulsa County Sheriff.
Yeah, I gotta stop it right there. Okay, yeah, I gotta stop it. Let me talk. Okay, so this is a police stop of a senator of Oklahoma, one of the districts in Oklahoma. Her name is Regina Goodwin, and it looked like they are downtown by the state office, and she rolled through 2 stop signs. He saw her roll through 2 stop signs. Now he done pulled over. Yeah, I got to talk. There's a few things I see that's already wrong. Ma'am, you're a black woman. That's 1. 2, you are a state senator, district senator, or whatever, and you're trying to use your power and prestige to get what you want. 3, why are you out of the car standing? That's already violation, because if it had been under any other circumstance, not being at the state house, ma'am, you would have been shot dead for standing out your car like that. So then you kind of taunted the police a little bit, talking about why are you doing this, why are you doing that, and you got a whole lot of mouth, and you're questioning him at a traffic stop, which we know this is not your typical traffic stop for somebody that's black. I'm just gonna say it. This is not a typical traffic stop. I had to say that. Let's continue.
Sheriff's office.
Tulsa County
Yep,
Sheriff's
ma'am, and I'm
Office.
stopping you because you ran 2
So
stop
why
signs.
Are you even? I did not run.
This is the Tulsa County.
I know, but I didn't run 2 stop signs.
Okay, I need your driver's license.
But how do we solve this if I know I didn't run 2 stop signs?
Well, we can solve it in court. I need your driver's license.
No, but you're not telling the truth. I did not run
I am
2
telling the
stop
truth.
signs.
Yes, you did.
How
Run
did
2 stop
I
signs.
run 2 stop signs?
Come to a complete stop at this stop sign here, and you didn't come to a
But I
complete
came
stop
to a
on the other
stop.
stop sign. No, you did not
I
come
came
to a stop.
You said not a complete
You slowed
stop.
down. You slowed down. You did not come to a stop.
Huh?
You slowed down. You did not even come to a
I slowed down
stop.
at the
Yes.
stop sign.
You slowed down.
Uh-huh.
State statute is you must come to a complete full stop.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, and I did stop at the stop
No, you didn't,
sign.
ma'am. I need your driver's license.
I did.
Ma'am,
So tell me this.
Ma'am, I'm not going to ask you again. Can I get your driver's license? Or can I take you to jail on running a stop sign? I'm not going to ask you again. It's not for debate.
Are you saying you're going to take me to jail for running a stop sign that I did not run? Are you serious?
I need your driver's license.
No, Mr.
I
Allen,
need your driver's license.
don't
I'm
need
not
to
going to
raise
ask
your voice.
again.
You don't
Then
need
I
to raise
need to
your
get
voice.
your driver's license.
You're not going to arrest me when I did not. I stopped the stop sign, and you have the audacity.
I need
You're going
your
to arrest
driver's
me
license. If
for
you don't
not
give me your
running a
driver's
stop sign?
license, if you don't give me
Well,
your
do what
driver's
you got to
license,
do.
I need your driver's license.
Do what you got to do.
Okay, turn
You
around.
say if you're going to arrest me.
Yep, turn around.
Okay. Okay, you're going to arrest me, and I did not run a stop sign. Okay.
Relax for me.
Okay.
Relax.
All right.
Relax.
Okay.
Relax your
I
hands.
am relaxed.
Yeah, relax them. Relax.
I am relaxed, sir.
No, you're not
I
relaxed.
am relaxed. I'm doing nothing here. I am relaxed.
You ran 2 stop
I did
signs.
not run, and you're
Yes, you did.
bending my thumb a little
Stop
hard.
moving. Stop
You're
moving.
bending my thumb
Don't
a
turn
little
towards me,
hard.
ma'am.
I'm just saying.
Don't turn towards me.
Okay, first of all, I didn't run the
cannot-
2 stop signs.
Ma'am, stop
You're gonna arrest
moving
me.
towards
Okay.
me.
Okay. But you know what? You really are putting too much pressure on my thumb to get over.
Yeah, we're gonna slow it down here too. This is just pathetic. This is just pathetic. She told him she didn't run it. She said, "Do what you gotta do." Oh my God, this is just pathetic. And you know, I'm gonna say this, then I want to hear from Danger. This is really this is kind of the mentality of, oh God, I don't want to say the present day black woman, but this is really the mentality of plenty of our women. Just very disrespectful. Disrespectful in the fact that you have a disregard for this man's job. You you don't care about nothing but yourself and you telling him do what you got to do. I mean, you talking big and bad. Um, and this is typical of how a lot of husband and wife relationships, a lot of girlfriend and boyfriend relationships go. The woman just say whatever she want, do whatever she want, and think that God gonna be pleased with that type of relationship. We gonna get back to this lady, but I'm just saying this is the way I'm saying. If you heard and you hear how she's interacting with him, that's how a lot of women are with their men. I'm just gonna keep it real. Of course, not all women. Of course that, but for the most part, that's how a lot of women interact with their men. Is that they say whatever they want. They don't care. They ain't got no type of they ain't got no type of boundaries. But then when that man when that bubble pop, you know what I'm talking about? When that man and hit that ceiling, you up here like, what happened? I didn't do nothing wrong. Go ahead, Danger. What's your thoughts?
Well, here's the setup. If she ran two stop signs, why didn't he get her at the first one? Why would he allow her to go and run the second stop sign?
He probably was trying to get at the first one, but I believe she was hitting and speeding, and she went through the second one too. That's my take.
Because see, if I was an officer and and I saw you run the first sign, I'm gonna try to catch up with you and find out what's going on.
Hmm.
Because if you run the stop sign, I think maybe you just stole something.
And then you know how it is when you certain area, a lot of downtown areas, they blocks, they not as big as a regular block. They got real short blocks. So she probably blew through that one real quick, and now she at the other one and gone through past that one too, and ain't thought about stopping. But I mean, what's your take, man? Like, how's she acting and talking to this cop? I mean, I'm like, I can't believe it because too many of our black men and women have died at the hands of these policemen. To see we have a black woman that's a senator, uh, a black woman that's a senator that has, using her power and prestige to really talk like this to the policeman. It's tripping me out. I'm like, man, I'm like, because anybody else can talk like that. Not only that, we just take the same woman. You in front of the state house. Let's say you was out in the cornfields. It wouldn't go the way way it's going right now. Hello. It would not go the way it's going right now.
Well, I mean, with her running off her mouth like that, if she'd have been a black dude, she'd probably been shot by now.
I'm telling you.
And
I'm telling you.
I guess because she's a senator, she feels some kind of way of being privileged.
And I'm just gonna press play. I'm gonna press play. Let you see some more.
And I'm asking your name. I'm asking
Yeah,
you.
Freddie Allen East with the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office.
I know, and I asked
Reason why I pulled you over is because you ran two
I
stop
said,
signs.
And why would you say that you're going to arrest me?
Because you're refusing to give me your driver's license.
No, sir. I'm just telling you. I'm asking you the process.
Yeah, I asked you about, I don't know, maybe over 8 times to give me your driver's
And
license.
I said to you, I didn't run the stop sign. If I'm refusing it, if I'm saying to you that I didn't run the 2 stop signs, that's what I said to you.
I know.
Okay.
And I asked for your driver's license several times.
I need to turn my car off.
No, ma'am, we're going to go right this way.
Can you turn my car off?
Yeah, I can turn it off in a second. We're going to go right this way. We're going to go right this way, ma'am.
Can you turn my car off,
I will turn it off. Yep, we're going to go right this way. Nope, I'll take care of it. If you'll step right back to the sidewalk for me, please, I appreciate it.
I'm Attorney Mike Manning.
That's fine, sir. Can you stand over there for me?
I will stand over here. I'm not going to obstruct anything.
All right, thank you. We're going to go right this way.
You don't think this is really going too far?
Ma'am, we're going to go right this way.
Okay.
That way, hold on.
Did you not give me your driver's license?
No, I was asking you the process.
Now she gonna say you don't think it's going too far, ma'am. To be honest with you, I believe the cop. As much as it hurt me to say this, I believe the cop is doing good in the situation. You the one, ma'am, is really taking this, messing this all the way up. You the one that's messing this all the way up. The cop is really be actually being nice to you.
Process. I was asking you, how is this going to work out? And you said, if you don't stop, I'm going to arrest you. I said, why would you? Yes, you did. Yes, that's why I asked, why would you arrest me?
I said, if you don't give me your driver's license,
that was not it. It was not. It was. No, I said, why would you arrest me? Is what I said.
Because you're refusing to give me your driver's license.
No.
Have a seat.
That is not what happened.
That's exactly what happened. Have a seat.
That is not, because let me say this. When I said to you,
ma'am,
I said,
let me say what happened. No.
Okay.
That is exactly what happened. That's what you asked me. And I said,
no, what I asked you is why.
Give me your driver's license.
Why would you arrest me for this, is what I said. And then I'm disputing that I didn't stop at the stop sign, but I said, why would you arrest me for that, is what I said.
Because you're refusing to give me your driver's license.
No, that is not true.
Okay, have a seat
that is not true at all. I was having a conversation, and you just all of a sudden said, I'll arrest you. And I said that. I thought you really,
I said, or I can arrest you if that's what you want.
Escalated something. No, sir, that is not.
Okay,
why would that would even be an option for you?
Have a seat.
Why would that even be?
Because you're refusing.
There was no refusal of me to give you my driver's license.
I asked you over 5 times to give me your driver's license.
But I was saying to you,
you kept debating your driver's license. I'm not debating
I was not at all debating my driver's license, sir. That is not correct.
Then why would you not?
Because I was saying to you that you're telling me that I'm not stopping at the stop signs.
Why
I'm
would
not
you
doing
not?
this.
That's not my
when you said
question. Why would you
I'll
not
arrest
give me your
you, then
driver's
you escalated to I'll arrest you.
Why would you not give me your driver's license?
I was having a conversation with you. I was asking your name. I asked you, how do you pronounce your name?
Ma'am,
I asked you, who are you
I'm
working
not going to ask
with?
you again. Have a seat.
Okay, would you tell me this? What happens after you put me in this car? I'm asking you, what happens after you put me in the car?
I'm going to drive you over to the jail right over there. I'm going to book you in for failing to stop at a stop sign ×2.
Whoa.
Have a seat for me right here.
That really makes sense to you.
Whoa.
Have a seat right here.
Whoa, Danger. Did you see the laugh, Danger? Whoa.
Yep. Yeah, I saw the laugh.
Do you know why she laughed?
Because she knows she get ready to get him in trouble.
See, I watched this. I watched this the raw footage right here, but I watched another guy, a YouTuber. He did a reaction. He's a former attorney, and he broke it down. He said, y'all know why she laughed, right? He said, because she knows she not about to step in no jail. He said she knows she ain't about to step foot in no jail. Just watch. And he was right. She ain't step foot in no jail. Let's keep watching.
Here.
Then you wouldn't write a ticket if you thought
why
you
are
were
you
right.
not listening to my instruction and my command?
Oh yeah, but notice something else though. Her attorney had her attorney pop up on the scenes real quick. I think they said they was on their I think he said they was on their way getting ready to have lunch, so he was already there anyway. But after this little interaction, watch the interaction of the cop and the attorney. Let's keep watching.
I think you are going way overboard talking about taking me down, booking me.
Have a seat right here.
Because you're saying that I slowed down at the stop sign. I didn't come to.
I'm saying that
is what you said.
You
said.
See, you just keep making things up. No, have a seat. Have a seat. Come on, ma'am. Have a seat. You just keep saying these different things and different words.
Let me get my leg up.
Okay. Yep. You keep.
I'm not saying different words.
Yes, you are. You keep saying that. I'm saying things that I did not say.
Well, that's
okay. Is she here to pick you up?
We were getting ready to meet.
Can I just
have a word with you?
Yeah, yes, you sure can. I'm going to shut her door so another car doesn't hit it.
All right.
Baker 4, Baker 11.
I realize you have a job to do, officer, but I just wanted to. I'm attorney Mike.
Yeah, you might want to start today.
That's my. Let me show you my bar license. I realize Senator Goodman can be a little bit strong-headed at times, but don't you think that we can?
Let's stand off the road right here. I don't want us to do it. Yeah. I can absolutely do that, but
she'll give you her driver's license.
Okay. I don't need to ask her 10 times for her driver's license. You know what I mean?
I realize.
And I don't have an issue issuing her a citation or let her go, but I'm the one that's in command of the traffic stop, not her.
Right.
She blatantly ran 2 stop signs, and I was just going to give her a verbal warning and tell her not to do that. But her demeanor, the way that she was, I can't have that. Okay. I'm the one in control of the traffic stop, not her.
I understand. And I'm not
if I
saying,
don't allow other people to do that when I do a traffic stop, I'm not going to allow her either. Does that make sense? I know that people get a little wound up when they get pulled over by the police. They don't like it. And I try not to escalate the things that way they don't need to. Right. Okay. So yeah, let me get it figured out with her. Okay. Michael Manning. Yeah. I'm gonna let her cool down just a little bit, see if she can relax.
Take a deep
bit.
breath.
Okay. Who is she?
Regina Goodwin, Senator Goodwin.
Senator Goodwin.
Yeah, she represents this district.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will. Yes, I'll pull her out.
I didn't know if she's there in session or anything like that. I don't know. I don't keep up with that.
Okay.
And if oftentimes she gets called to some things. I don't know. I'm sure you observed what you observed. But if I could just have a quick word with
absolutely. Come on.
Okay. Now you see that? the attorney spoke with him. He didn't calm. The attorney calming the cop down. Had a quick words. I know you got a job to do. Woo. Can we just, maybe get the license, the ID that you are looking for, and let it go on and go free. But check out what's getting ready to happen now.
Senator Goodwin, you got your ID or your driver's license in the person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we just give the ID, give the driver's license, take a deep breath, and everything, and then let's go from there. Okay.
I was asking him the process.
I understand.
Right.
I understand.
So why can't he explain it?
Well, he's not explaining you the process. He's just asking for your driver's license.
Your driver's license.
I will be more than happy to explain that stuff to you.
Yeah.
So what am I doing?
I need your driver's license, ma'am. I need your driver's license. Can I get your driver's license? Actually, you know what?
Look at that. They trying to calm it down. Like just give up the driver's license, and after that, hey, he gonna let you go. He gonna let you go. She's still fighting. D. Talk to me, D.
Well, I can't talk to you, man, because she won't let him get a word in edgewise. Man, I mean, she's still having her way, But I think that comes a little bit with the power trip of the title. She figured that she's a senator, and this little Rudy Poo cop ain't got no business harassing her. And you might not call it harassing, but it basically is.
You saying the cop is harassing her?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have to go into all that hoopla that he did. His job is to de-escalate. So when he see her stepping her foot forward to take it up a notch, it's his job to psychologically bring it down 2 or 3 notches.
Yeah, true.
At least that's what
don't no cop do that. I mean, I hate to say no cop, but yeah, a lot of the traffic stops I done watched, and them cops, they be wanting to take it to the next level. But I say, dude, still, he ain't took it to the next level like some of them other cops. He just, he put it in cuffs and let her sit back there in the back for a little minute. But man, wait, let me see. Natalie Sconier said she got her gigaboo to get her out of her problem. Facts. That's what she doing. But because I don't know, we're gonna let it play a little more. We're gonna shut it down.
Because I got a feeling you won't let me in your car to get your driver's license. I will just ask you your.
Tell you
I will just.
My license
that's okay. What's your last name?
Why would you have a feeling that I'm not going to tell you where my license is? Clearly, my license is in the car.
It's been very difficult up to this moment.
Well, I wouldn't expect to be in handcuffs.
What is your last name?
Off of something as simple as what we're discussing. So clearly, my license is in my purse.
What is your last name,
But when
ma'am?
I asked you, could I even turn my car off? You were like, no. So, okay.
All right.
So
your last name, Goodwin.
Yeah.
Gootwin.
My license is in my purse.
Okay. What's your first name?
You can go get my license out of my purse.
I'm asking you the name. What's your first name?
Regina.
Just
Can you spell that for me?
REGINA.
And what is your date of birth?
But let me ask you though, Danger. He said, "Oh, Danger, got up out here." Okay, here you go. I ain't even know Danger got
Down
off the
here,
screen.
boss.
Okay.
Down here. I'm with you.
But you hear what he
Big
told the
brother don't
attorney?
like.
He said he said I wasn't even gonna give her a ticket. I was just gonna give her a verbal warning, like, hey, don't run the stop sign and be on your way.
Well, he could have done that because by the time he ran the plates, because he ran the plates after the first stop sign. And he already knew the plates belonged to a senator. So, it was up to him to go and
Yeah, he knew that. Yeah.
yeah, so he just basically want her to just calm down with her being black and him being of lighter persuasion. A lot of cops get on that power trip, man. That's why they need to have a national database for police officers. Because you shouldn't get fired off 4 or 5 different forces and go to another city and get a job.
But wait. Are you saying this cop having a power trip? We got to talk about it.
Well, at this stage of the game, I'd say he went from a good guy to I'm controlling things. Yeah, you did hear
Okay.
him say that, right?
I heard him say that, but I'm saying this though. I put myself in the foot of that cop. I put myself in that foot of that cop. And I thought to myself, if I done pulled you over and you already out your car, that's already violation. You ain't supposed to be out your car. You supposed to be inside that car with your hands on that wheel. She out the car with the door open, standing there ready to talk to him. I
Okay,
don't
but
know if you got a gun or not standing out that door. And I'll be like, get back in that car right now. I look at that. Then I also look at I'm gonna let you talk. I also look at now I'm coming up to let you know, ma'am, you ran these 2 stop signs and you need to slow it down. But he can't even really tell her, he can't say that because she got a whole bunch of mouth. Do I need to take it back? I might need to take it back to when it first happened. She got a whole bunch of mouth, and he trying to explain something, and all that mouth is getting in the way. And so I can actually understand why this cop, like, all right, man, look, I'm trying to, trying to be nice, but you and all this mouth, I'm gonna have to do something to let you know that hey, I am the cop and I am trying to tell you, you need to slow it down, but you up here trying to run stuff, and I'm gonna let you know that you can't run it. Go ahead, D.
well, I mean, I still, from my end of the bargain, I still see him with a little bit of power trip.
He got a little
Okay,
bit of it in him. I give you that. He got a little bit of it in him.
okay, she's a senator. She was wrong, but I'm the cop and I'm running things around here. So I'm
Right.
gonna
That's
let
what
her
he
know.
said. Yeah.
I'm gonna let her know I don't care about you being a senator. I'm gonna handle this the way I want to handle it anyway. So you can just shut up and get in the back seat of the car.
Wait. She said, wait, Natalie Sconier said this is a modern day attitude with much mouth. Facts. We gonna, you know what? I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna run it back just to begin it because I see people coming in. I see our business spotlight is here, so we don't want to belabor the moment. But hold on, let me I'm gonna take it right back. And maybe we get back on this next week. Because what we at 10:30, that's where we at. All right, we get back because this is really interesting. This is really interesting to watch. Let's take it all the way back when he first got out the car. You see, she already out the car. That's, man, come on. She ain't supposed to be out that car. You ain't supposed to be out that car. You need to be up in there because you can get shot dead for that. What are you doing? Let's stop it right here. Press play.
Because you ran 2 stop signs and you're going to get
She already out the car asking why you stopping me. That ain't supposed to go down.
a citation today. I was behind you, ma'am. You didn't even come to a complete stop. This
Now look, he already told her, D, you ran 2 stop signs, and she already, I did not. Come on, D. Come on, D. Where you at?
What happened?
Danger.
Oh, okay.
Where you
Am
come
I
on?
there? You
Yeah,
got
I
me
can
there?
hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now she was completely out of whack, but even at that, I think he still could have de-escalated it a little bit more as opposed to because you know yourself. If you got 2 people barking at each other, the one that keeps barking louder is gonna make the other one try to bark even louder. So what you do? Just let the one bark, hold your peace. When they get through making a fool out of themselves, then you go ahead and handle the situation.
Okay, I'm gonna play a little bit more because I got something else.
Stop sign right here.
I did not.
I need your driver's license.
I did not do that.
I need your driver's
license. Wait somewhere, and you gonna give me a ticket and all that?
I need your driver's license.
Come on, you talking about you gonna give me a ticket and all that? Man, that's violation. That is violation.
This place, I did not.
Ma'am, I need your driver's license. Yes, you did.
And why are you doing all this?
Nah, why you doing all this? This man.
Like
I need your driver's license,
Mr. Alon.
I'm fixing my vest. I need your driver's license, ma'am.
What's your name?
Alan.
Now see, now look, you talk about escalation. You see, she look now this funny. She actually tried to escalate, but why is the person that's being detained or the person that's pulled over trying? What is your name? That ain't fun to be said. Come on, Danger. Talk to me, Danger.
Well, I really don't think I really have not seen personally where it says in the book that if you're pulled over by a cop that you're supposed to stay in the car. I haven't saw that. Personally, I haven't saw it, but I do know that in most cases they tell you stay in the car and keep your hands visible.
Yeah, keep your hands reasonable because that man, and I'm wondering why he got his behind out the car. Because you right, he must have knew she a senator and she ain't got no weapon or nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing to him. But I'm like, man, she already out the car. That's what got me. I'm like, she is already standing out the car, and she's like, why you put me over? Total disrespect for the cop's job, man. I'm gonna let it a few seconds play and we're gonna move on.
Anise.
And who do you work with?
Tulsa County Sheriff's Office.
Tulsa County Sheriff's
Yep,
Office.
ma'am, and I'm stopping you because you ran two stop signs.
I did not run two stop signs.
This is the Tulsa County.
I know, but I didn't run two stop signs.
Okay, I need your driver's license.
But why do we solve this if I know I didn't run two stop signs?
Well, we've been talking about how do we solve this? Like, get back in the car. Get back in the car. Put your hands on the wheel. That'll be number one, and then we could talk. I would have, matter of fact, I wouldn't even got out the door. I would have got on that loudspeaker. Senator Goodwin. I know who you are, Senator Goodwin. Go on, get back in the car, baby. Get back in the car, baby. Well, before we had this conversation, I would have had to do it like that, D. Go on, get back in the car.
I guess she figured because she's a senator, she can basically do what she wants to. And the chances is, a lot of police officers, once they find out she's a senator, probably been letting her do what she want to do.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, here's another thing though. She black. If a black senator doing this, well, can you imagine what the vanilla ones are doing? Can you imagine? You already know the vanilla senators, people that's in power, all that they getting away with highway robbery. What Natalie Scogne say, dude, this lady got a much entitlement to shut up and listen. Yeah, absolutely. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're not gonna hold you long on tonight. We have a business spotlight here. I'm gonna do some reading, and we're gonna bring her on tonight. This is indeed Women's History Month, man. We got any let's see, do we have any music? What we got going on? Do we have any music? Oh yeah. Let me see real quick. What we got to play? All right. Play a little music. We're gonna change the mood up real quick. Be right back.
I know, yes, I know. There's so much more from me I wanna show. I've been afraid. What if I fail? What if they don't love me just the way I am? I wanna own it, 'cause I know I'm alive for this very moment. So unashamed, I'll feel the nerves. I know my voice, it will be heard. 'Cause it's better to have felt than to never taking a chance at
Oh yeah, we back up in the mix. BZNZ Internet Talk Radio, where we keep it real and we keep it truthful. Real quick, let me give you a disclaimer. BZNZ is not uh, does not discriminate against race, creed, color, sexuality, because just what you hate will end up in your family. Also, everything that BZNZ is saying is alleged. We do not know these people. But with that being said, we're going to keep it real. We're in celebration of Women's History Month, where we're not afraid to tell our women the truth. Come on, we're not afraid to tell our women the truth. We out here, look. We out here to keep it real and keep it raw and keep it 1,000. All right, we have a business spotlight on tonight. Let us read. Savannah Johnson is an elite certified behavioral therapist specializing in supporting children on the autism spectrum. With over 20 years of international experience as an educator and social justice advocate, Savannah is dedicated to creating positive, sustainable changes within her community. She is also a certified herbalist and plant-based chef, and she leads as CEO of Ambrosia Nutrition and Beauty LLC, the only African American woman owned premium supplement brand in Indiana. Currently, Savannah collaborates with individuals and organizations in Indianapolis to redefine African American cultural traditions in ways that are sustainable and protective of the community's values. In her free time, Savannah enjoys gardening, practicing yoga, and exploring new places. She is passionate about establishing a foundation of lasting positive change for African Americans. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we want you all to give Savannah a round of applause as she makes her way to the stage.
Appreciate the introduction. Thank you so much.
Good evening. How are you?
Oh, all is well. Everything is going just great. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm gonna try to turn my camera back on because I turned mine off because sometimes struggle streaming was slowing down my live.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel free to turn your camera on too as well.
All righty. One moment. Certainly do that.
So we're gonna talk about it. Ambrosia. We want to talk about that. Sounds amazing. Ambrosia Nutrition and Beauty LLC. Tell us all about that. What got you into doing Ambrosia Nutrition and Beauty?
Well, actually, my day job is as a therapist. I specialize in treating children on the autism spectrum, and I've been an herbalist and nutritionist for years. And upon recently returning to the States, I saw that there were a lot of diseases that are occurring that actually are preventable, and I decided to start a supplement brand to help um, people in our culture, specifically African Americans and everyone in general, to make it a part of their culture to want to experience good health. So, introducing Ambrosia Nutrition and Beauty Premium Supplement Brand.
And what kind of supplements are these? What do the supplements do?
Well, I currently have 5 supplements available. I have a vitamin C, a vitamin D3. I have Motion that is ashwagandha based, it's herbal based. It's good for anti stress, it's excellent for anxiety, it helps with joint pain. I have Renew, which is an ALA, it's an alpha lipoic acid, which is naturally reoccurring. That helps with antioxidants and things like that. Um, it helps with aging, joint pain. I also have Enhance. That's a DHEA formula. That also helps with regulating blood sugar levels and things like that.
Sister, I do congratulate you on this because this is indeed one of the problems that is affecting our black community is, obesity. It is really getting out of hand. It's really getting out of hand, how we eating this food and just, gaining weight. I'm included, but I'm glad I'm on the heel of coming down, declining off my weight, because I've been doing exactly what you talking about, taking different supplements. One of my things at the beginning of the show is real men drink water. I've been drinking. I stay trying to be
Stay
hydrated.
hydrated.
Yes, absolutely, because it's important. It really is important. And I'm gonna say this too. I believe when thinking about weight loss, losing weight, and staying hydrated, I think that brings on a different attitude shift and attitude change.
Hmm.
What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm thinking right now is a very important time for us, especially as African Americans, not to exclude anybody, but speaking especially to our people. I think that now is a really good time as we're taking measure of what's going on around us in our environment in many different areas. I think we're kind of pulling back and we're considering what our next step is going to be. In moving our culture forward, we have to define, I think, good health as just a normalized part of the culture. And when we do that, we can see that in various ways. You can see it in wherever you are right now. For example, just drinking water. If that's where you at, great. It's your commitment to your own personal culture, your own personal health to do better by yourself for yourself. And as your family sees that, it's going to become a normalized part of what your family does as well. Your kids are going to pick up on that. And as they can continue to grow, of course, that's going to be what they know is eating right, exercising, um, having a proper mental attitude, things like that. We will normalize that within our communities as we continue to move forward.
What has been some of the feedback you've been receiving? Has there been any challenges with what you're doing in the community?
Actually, no, people are pretty much, I think, ready. How I don't see too much feedback relative to, okay, let's normalize our people doing the best we can by ourselves relative to our health. So many people are willing and ready and able to do that in their own particular way. Some people might be exercise people and they might go to the gym and do two a days. So exercising might not be what they particularly want to start on. There might be something else, perhaps something with tweaking their mental health, working on a person's mental health, um, working on diet, for example, working on excellent family relationships. All of those things are relative to excellent health and culture. So, no, I haven't really received too much pushback. A lot of questions about how to implement, but not any pushback. Thank goodness.
Okay, you haven't got any pushback like you know uh I'm gonna tell you a story after this, but right now, I've been on Facebook. I've been in different what they have plant based. I've been in different vegetarian groups, and even
Mhm.
just on people's pages. We speak about it, and a lot of what I come across is when talking about eating fruits and vegetables. You know, a lot of parents, like single moms, even single dads, they say, you know, I wish I could buy a gang of fruit and gang of, you know, this and that for my house, my family, but you know, it just costs too much money. I don't make that much. You know, some of the parents, you know, they had food stamps. They was like, you know, I wish I would spend all my food stamps on buying produce when you know that's gonna be gone within a couple days, and now we got to go back to the store and buy more. This is, you know, there's been some of the challenges, and you know, what's your take on that?
Well, absolutely. There are certain challenges that our people face in general. For example, food deserts.
Yes, yes,
Aside from high produce prices, people can do what they can. That's the key to implementing it as a part of our culture. You do what you can relative to where you are. You're realistic about it, but you do what you can. So nobody's saying, stop eating meat. We're saying be conscious of portion sizes, for example.
yes.
Um, um, try some new recipes. Get in the kitchen and cook with your family. And because we know the quality of the food in general, most definitely take your supplements, Ambrosia Nutrition and Beauty, things like that. There's all kinds of ways to make it happen. You just have to assess it and desire to want to be healthier. You can make it happen.
And you know that, and that's pretty much what I was saying. Some of the other people in the group was saying, but it was just a lot of pushback. But I'm gonna tell you a story about me. For 12 years, let me see, 2010 till uh end of 22.
Hmm.
I, I didn't eat meat for those years, and you know, you could pretty much call me a vegetarian. I was a vegetarian during that time. One of which pork. I was eating pork back in 2010, and it was just getting me sick, and blood pressure was going high. And I went to talk to a doctor. He was like, "Yeah, this is what you're eating, and you need to get up off of it." And so I made the conscious decision. I was like, "Well, I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop all of it." And so, you know, I let it go for 12 years. I
Hmm.
end up I end up not eating no pork again, but I end up introduced eating other meats because I almost lost my life in the hospital. I got sick because of something else was going, and the doctor
Hmm.
said, "What's up with your diet? Like you might have
Right.
to eat this again." I'm like, "Okay." And so as what I'm saying is that during those years when I was a vegetarian, you know, I would go to different functions and different things where they have food. When you know they have food and they have meat, and you know, a lot of time I wouldn't even try to tell people I don't eat it. I just, you know, eat the stuff I could. But you know, people are watching and paying attention. Like, hey man, hey brother, you ain't getting none of that fried chicken, brother. You ain't getting none of that, man. They got that steak over there. They got that burger. And I
Hmm.
say, no, I've you know, been a couple years, you know, not eating it, so I won't touch that. And Savannah, would you know that some people got upset? This is why I'm asking about the pushback. I
Hmm.
literally have had people get upset with me when I say, "No, I'm not eating. I don't eat, you know, meat or anything, whatever." You know, try to be nice about it. Let her get upset, like, "Man, well, I'm gonna eat me some meat. I'm gonna eat me some steak. You know, you can go on and eat that rabbit food." I'm like, "Okay, brother, I'm waiting. You know, I'm waiting.
Right.
I don't want no smoke, brother. You asked me why I didn't put none of it on my plate. I'm just letting
Right.
you know why I didn't put it on my plate. But I see you got a whole attitude. I had one guy. We get ready to fight. We was getting ready to fight because he went a little overboard. He told me, he said, "Yeah, you know what?" He said, "I'll put you. He said, I'll lock you up in a closet." This is what he told me. He said he'll lock me up in a closet full of meat, and he said he wouldn't let me out until I ate it. I was like, "Hey, brother, yeah, you might want to just get away from me right now."
Man.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy?
Well, yeah, yeah, you get your fair share. I've been plant-based for about 30 years now.
Wow,
About 30 years.
nice.
Hmm. And I'm not a food cop. I maintain my diet. My family maintains our diet, our preferred pattern of eating. It's definitely been beneficial as No one's been on medication in my family for quite a while. So I can definitely say there's a positive to that.
Yeah.
However, I don't think anybody should be bullied about what they eat. I would not encourage that. What I'm talking about is connecting the things that are important to us as a people to things that are actually important.
Yes.
So when you're thinking about African American culture, what are some of the things that come to mind? And I would like for our people to identify as healthy.
Come on.
I would like for our people to identify as understanding and practicing cooperative economics
Mm.
and collective economics. Normalized. That's just, other cultures do it. It's just a normalized part of their culture. And we can do it as well. I think a lot of the recent activities, as far as where people are shopping or not shopping, can lend itself to pushing and promoting African American businesses. There are over 915 African American businesses in Indianapolis. That's amazing. That's amazing. That means that there are a lot of professionals in their field for us to look to for
Mm.
what we need as a people. So we need to normalize accessing our people first, or at least as most definitely an option. Now, we understand we're part of an infrastructure. You got to pay your bills. Okay. You got to pay your bills. Everybody does. There's an infrastructure. However, when a person has the opportunity to choose where they want to put their money, their first idea should be, okay, well, let me call a like business. Other cultures do it and they don't even think anything about it. As a matter of fact, they might think it strange that you might think to call a brother first if you had that state of mind. So I feel like we need to normalize that, and we can normalize that. That's where we're moving towards.
In terms of you said think about the things you saying think about the things that we identify with. I want to move the conversation a little bit and ask about really last week we spoke about the economic blackout that was going on. And to be honest with you, I don't have a problem with it. But I wanted to ask the question is that do you think as a people, when speaking about the black community, should we work should we work on the major things that's messing us up? We talk about black on black crime. We talk about the divorce rate within the black community, the child support game and the child support system that's tearing black families apart day by day. When I look at that, I say that I think those are areas that we need to address those areas before we can address the vanilla people. What's your take on that?
I didn't hear the last part of what you said. You said you feel like we should address those areas as a people before we address what?
The vanilla people. Some people call them white, you know.
Well, I do think that at this point, I can feel it. Can't you feel that we've also taken a kind of a step back? According to statistics, 92% of us had a common agreement about an idea, about what we wanted to see and what we understood would be a safer, better path forward as far as politics is concerned versus as we thought about it, what we didn't want to see about what would not be good for the collective and the whole of anyone. 92% voted a particular way. Fine. That means that 92% of our people can be in agreement with something. 92% of Black women specifically. That's a very
What do you mean by
powerful.
that? 92% voted a particular way. What are you talking about?
as far as voting for Miss Harris.
Oh, okay, okay, got
Now, when you just outside of politics, taking that number, that's a very powerful number because that's a very high percentage of a collective of a group of people who are the most educated in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
If we continue to focus in on and harness the power of that number and give it a directive and a direction, a lot of what you're talking about will be addressed naturally. It will be relative to building our culture and building the infrastructure of our culture to benefit and protect us as a people, consciously doing that. So that idea has to be kind of put out there first, like to benefit and consciously help us as a people. Whatever the idea is, whether it's relationships, does it benefit and help us individually? Does it benefit and help us as a people? Are the people participating in it actually qualified according to our cultural standards? Other cultures already have that set up. You know, what we went through as a collective, as descendants of enslaved people and descendants of indigenous people, was real. Having cultural markers and standards removed had real effects. And we can't ignore that. We actually, I'm not going to say we tried to, I actually think we tried to move on past having our cultural standards ripped from us and intellectualize our way and use religion as well to move our way forward. And I think we really gave it the best shot we could. We've been everything from slave to president. What haven't we tried? What haven't we tried? Our culture. We have to get our culture back so that we could have like-mindedness relative to things that benefit us and protect us. The
I
rest
feel you.
of it will come. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you the reason why I brought it up because last Friday, there was the economic blackout, whatever. But
Mhm.
it's been brought to my attention that some families is on the brink. They on the break. You know why? Because while the husband was for the blackout, wife said, "No, I need to go. I got to go buy my I need to go buy my electronics. I need to go buy this. I need to go buy that." And he said, "No, don't do that." So now you got a disconnect that's going on between husband and wife to where now she
Mhm.
went on ahead and did her thing, or the husband went on ahead and did his thing, and now it's conflict. They fight among each other. As the stories that have been reported, you got folks that stayed in the hotel, sleeping in the hotels because the wife can't get it. But yeah, I mean,
I'm really having problems hearing you.
yeah, I'm hearing a buzzing sound myself. I don't know. Maybe let's try this. Try to like go back out and come back in. That might help. That might help out or whatever.
Okay.
With the bug. Yeah, I'm hearing a buzzing.
Okay.
All right. Matter of fact, when she come back, we're gonna bring Danger on up now. So when she come back, we'll move it over. Let the panel chop it up. No, you know what? I see Kiki in the mix. We're gonna let Kiki come on up here and chop it up. What up, Kiki? How you doing? Oh, I see.
Good.
Ooh,
How
I
are
see
you?
you got Lady Gaga.
Oh
Gaga.
God.
Hey.
Just oh my God. Why see why I gotta be Lady Gaga? Why
Cause
can't
the
I
blonde.
be
The blonde. Okay,
uh
give me another blonde. Give me a blonde. Give me a black blonde.
let me see. Didn't Marilyn Monroe?
She's white.
She's white.
Yes.
No, the
They
other
call
one. What's her name? The one that the one that the one that they favor.
Who you talking about?
Um
Trina.
no, Trina who?
Trina, the baddest. I'm the baddest. You
No, no,
don't
no,
do
no, no.
like I do, like I
Back
don't. I'm
in
the baddest.
back in Marilyn Monroe days.
Okay.
The come on. I'm gonna have to that's gonna bother me. I have to get her
Hey,
name.
look it up, get me. I see Savannah's back. So Savannah, this is what we gonna do. We got the panel on set, and we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and let Kiki talk to you, and then we're gonna bring Danger on up.
Nice to meet
Hello,
you.
hello, Queen. How are you?
Hey, I'm excellent. I'm excellent. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I am good. Thank you for asking. It's so good to see you working so many avenues. One being autism. I have a son that's autistic, and so I believe it has its challenges, but I love it because I think they're geniuses. They think different than we do.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm,
very,
mm-hmm.
very wise, very wise. So it is good to know that you are in that avenue to where you are taking care of that business with all of the other things that you have going on. It's so good to see a woman of my kind
Mm-hmm.
that is
Mm-hmm.
moving and pushing and is a businesswoman. So um, thank you,
You're
thank you,
welcome.
thank you for what you do. Um,
It's
and I,
my
I
pleasure. It's absolutely my pleasure. I get a lot from it. It has been not particularly dealing with children on autism spectrum, but I've been an educator as well for a long time. So it's a part of my purpose is dealing with women and children.
yes, yes, yes. It's every listen when you are purposed to do what you do, can't nobody do it like you.
Man.
I mean, you when you're in the element that you have been purposed to be in, it is good to have people that operate in their element. They're so beautiful. It's such a beauty when you can see someone operating in their purpose. It's beautiful. So I appreciate it. And I had not heard of you, but I'm glad we have you on so that I can um, support you. It's a lot we don't know until we kind of get to talking, and then we can see we can be supportive to our people. I
That's
heard you
right.
speaking about 900 and some business here in Indianapolis, Indiana. I didn't know it was that many, but just think,
915.
yes, but just think of how many other people may not know that. That is a lot.
That's a lot of professionals that we
Yeah.
could look to in any particular field. And we just have to access that. And there's a lot of money that we could channel back into our communities and homes, businesses.
Yes, I think that's very important. I think we've kind of lost our way. But I don't think that we can't get it back. I
That
think I
part,
think we have
that part.
to we have to change our mindset. We are in the control of being bought with a price, and wisdom is much more. Wisdom brings so much of other aspects of things. I tell my
Mhm.
kids all the time, money's nothing. Yes, you have it to live, but a rich mindset will outdo any of that. You keep
Yeah,
your mindset rich, and
that's
you'll be
true.
able to accomplish anything you want to accomplish. But I don't want my kids to walk around the land and think that money is just everything, because money can get you into some trouble too.
Well, we've tried to I think I think we tried to do certain things. I think materialism has been marketed as freedom.
Hmm.
And I think we tried that as an avenue.
Hmm.
We tried that as an avenue, and because a part of us in our
Mhm.
culture likes nice things, it
Yes.
only made sense if we could buy our way into a respectable position.
Mhm.
We could educate our way into those things. Um, we work 10 times harder.
Yes.
Perhaps you've heard the adage, working 10 times harder to get halfway.
Yes.
Um, but when you look at it realistically, when you work 10 times harder and you train 10 times harder, does that not make you 10 times stronger?
If yes, if you take your mind to that,
Hmm.
it
And
has to.
that's where we're at right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, that's where we're at. This is a really critical juncture in
Mhm.
our history as African Americans because things are being stripped. This is not a theory.
Mhm.
This is not a debate. These things are being stripped. So I feel, and I'm offering as a common response for us as a group of people to come together and develop certain aspects of our culture consciously, to
Mhm.
make these decisions consciously. Like, wait a minute, okay, these are some of the things that we need to do. How about first we look at our health? Did you know that Black men and women suffer disproportionately from cancer and heart disease, right? 80% of those diseases are preventable by change of diet, exercise, and not smoking. So, because we're disproportionately affected, it would seem like we should make it a part of our culture to eat better, get a little bit more exercise, maybe not smoke as much, if at all.
Mhm.
Easy. And guess what? That doesn't require a vote. It doesn't require funding. It doesn't require permission. You can't dictate whether a man or a woman. It doesn't matter what your religion is. It doesn't matter what your sexuality is. It's just a common thought.
Mhm.
Hmm, this is what we're going to do. Whatever way in your mind, in my mind, I know what I got to do to really kind of let me go on and walk a little bit more. Let me
Mhm.
go and just drink this little extra water. Let me not have this extra cup of coffee. You know what we do? I'll just go on and get a salad. Let me take the stairs. Why are you doing that? Well, it's a part of my culture. We just healthy like that.
Mhm.
Other cultures do it. Collective economics.
Mhm.
Well, let's normalize that. Trillions of dollars. Our people spend trillions of dollars. Understanding, like I said before, you got to pay into the infrastructure. You got a mortgage, you got rent, you got your car note, electric. You have to pay into the infrastructure. However, let's normalize redirecting our money intentionally towards our 915 Black owned businesses here in Indianapolis, because those are people in our communities
Mhm.
that can leverage their buying power. Let
Mhm.
and as a Black entrepreneur, be held responsible for helping those communities that purchased with us. Let's normalize that as a part of our business structures and cultures. Other cultures do it. Collective economics is actually the norm. We practiced that before we were forced not to.
Let me
So,
comment.
mhm,
What is our culture? We have free blacks. What was they doing as a culture versus blacks versus slave blacks that had their culture taken away due to somebody else's culture?
I feel that it depends on, I guess, almost what you would correctly identify with biologically and spiritually. Meaning, are you are you a descendant of people that were once enslaved? Are you a descendant of people who are indigenous to this land, who were also black and brown? It depends. Once you can identify with that structure, that's a very basic structure. It doesn't matter. We're talking about a culture. It doesn't matter um, if you like green and I like red. We understand that fundamentally we're the same, and let's collectively build something that's going to benefit us. That does not mean it's going to hurt anybody else. I think we have to take the time to get into us on purpose.
I'm bringing Danger for questions and comments. Danger.
Well, I don't know, my brother. I hear the young lady talking very eloquent and intelligent about the products that she working with, but and you sure got me on that one, brother. I'm telling you, I would like to see those darker pigmented people get together and work, but it always appears that when they start to getting themselves together as a group, someone that they pick out to be the head always turns out to be the head JA.
Oh.
I understand that. That's why it's a cultural sea change. It's a personal thing for everybody. It's like a nation dance. It's like a nation dance. It's like the feeling that you get when you walk into Thanksgiving or a barbecue or into your mama's house, aunt's house, uncle's house. Everybody's in there and everything's okay and everybody's locked in. It's time to lock in. It's on a very fundamental level. Very fundamental level. Let's lock in and let's agree to do a little bit better by ourselves by eating right and spending more money with ourselves and our communities.
Okay, even if we do that, what about the statement of our community? I don't deal. I don't believe in just shopping black. I believe in shopping black customer service, and a lot of our people that have these businesses, they treat us a lot worse than man on the
Mhm.
other side. We, I mean,
You
you go into
watched a Western.
what do you mean?
Do you remember? And I'm saying to kind of get the picture in your mind. If you've ever watched a Western, you can see that what is today wasn't yesterday. They went through a whole lot to get to what they got to through today.
Talking about
Um,
John Wayne.
as far as teaching each other customer service, as far as teaching each other business,
No,
they were out gunslinging and shooting people. Remember, Wild Wild West. It wasn't always like what you saw. So if we make the same investment as a people, if you have a problem with a business, mention something to the owner. How about getting to know the people in your community to where you can mention something to the owner? Hey, I suggest this or that. Cool. If they move forward as professionals in their field, their business will definitely benefit. It just stands to show. But we have to invest in growing our businesses before we cut them down for not being like businesses that have been established for hundreds of years off of our back.
well,
It's time. Let's water our little plants, and some of our shoots and our sprouts might not be as strong as others. That don't mean you grind them to dust.
well,
We got to grow. We have to grow, and that's just a part of growing pains. It's just a part of growing pains. We have to learn to communicate.
okay, I agree with you 100% there, but Some of our black businesses don't deserve any kind of money.
Well, if that's the case, then either they can change their business plan, their products. There are all kinds of business workshops going on. You could suggest that. But at this point, we got to move beyond the point the finger and dog ourselves out mentality. That's a wrap. That's not even a part of our culture no more. For example, think about other cultures and how you very rarely, if ever, hear of them complaining about anything anybody in their culture does. Surely we're not delusional enough to think that none of them ever do anything and it's candy and roses wherever it is they're at. No, they teach each other, they grow each other, they invest in one another, and then they see if it was worth it, the business will grow. If it wasn't worth it, the business won't. Maybe they weren't supposed to be in that business, but we have to give our people a chance to get a foothold in this economy, and our businesses can do it. We spend trillions of dollars as African Americans. We've got to make it a part of our culture normally to give our businesses some of that, a lot of it.
Well, I'm with you 100% on part of that, but I guess it's my 300 years of living that just won't let me see that. I just can't see that right now.
We
Well,
really
When you start talking to well, let me say it like this: in the fields that I've been in, when you start talking to most darker pigmented people about, hey man, you need to try to do this, which would probably grow your business. First words out of his mouth is, wait till you get a business, then you can tell me how to do it. I mean, that's crazy. It just,
Okay, there's one thing that if we're always going to lean toward the percentage of personal experiences versus the overall growth of our people, that's a no-no. Because everybody going to run into somebody or a situation where either they're not going to be satisfied, or perhaps there's been a situation where you yourself hasn't been so satisfying. You're not getting ready to throw the whole picture away. If we couldn't do it, we wouldn't still be here. If we couldn't do it, we wouldn't be worth trillions of dollars. If we couldn't do it, we wouldn't master just about everything we set out to do. We're the standard.
I,
Now, am I saying that other people and races are not just as good? But comparing what we've been through systemically, all we got to do is make up our mind to link and be collective. That's all we have to do. And that would be for our benefit. I'm not talking about any other particular group's detriment. We don't even have time for that. I'm looking for us to stabilize us.
wow.
can I step in here really quick?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's really good conversation to have, but it's one thing to do the same thing over and over again becomes insanity. We are behind the mark. We don't have time for naysayers. We're already behind the mark, and we don't have to be behind the mark. We have to play catch up because of what was taken from us. We don't
Mhm.
have room to sit on a table and talk about, and this is good conversation. I mean, in general, we don't have time to be sitting at a table talking about what we can't do. I trust that we can do it. I trust that it's enough people to get it started, and whoever don't want to go, don't go. But I will say this: when you don't go, don't try to play catch up with us either, because because there is a you have to build. I'm serious. I'm serious. You have to build. I told my children, I said, when I create legacy for you, you buy into the legacy. I'm their mother. You buy into the legacy. If you think it won't work, that's fine. I'm not going to force you. But once you're trying to come on board with us again, you got to pay into it. You got to pay into it. You got to buy your space back.
Well,
We don't have time for us to be talking about what won't work if we've never tried it. We have to stop that.
that's right. I think sweat equity that we put into it, brain equity, that those of us who want to collectively engage in moving our culture forward, um, it's going to create a wave that's going to push forward any naysayers as well. They're going to benefit just by virtue of the glow up. And then you've got the next generation after them that's not going to know any different. And that's the key. We go ahead and make this push now. The young folks, they're ready. They're looking for something substantial, and it cannot be bought. Culture cannot be purchased. That's what is substantial that we're looking for. That's
Okay,
something substantial to offer our people and in our communities, and they'll understand that how we treat each other. They'll understand that.
okay.
Mhm.
Let
Let's
me throw
add
this.
King Dwayne to the mix if he got anything to say. We running a little short on time, but if King Dwayne got anything to say, go ahead. Is he there? Okay, okay.
Okay, well, go ahead, King.
We
Are
got
you
an
there?
echo going on.
Mm.
He might have some technical difficulties because it sounded like we had an echo going on. Yeah, come back in. If you're having some problems, Dwayne.
Well,
But yeah, go ahead, Danger.
let me say this. I'll say this, and then I'll guzzle me down a Pepsi. Now, check this out. You know, I hate to be the Johnny come lately bad news bearer, but listen, out of all 300 years I've been living, I study hear people talk about we don't have to talk about the negativity. We don't have to talk about where we've been. We've got to put that to the side and move forward. How can you put it to the side and move forward when you got a business plan that only see positive, positive, positive? So when you run into the negative chuck hole, you don't have a plan for that because you never thought about what if this go wrong. All you
Yeah.
think about is positive, positive, positive.
Wait
See,
a minute.
You
that's
will
I
have
think
a
that
plan
that's a
for it.
bit.
You will have a plan for it. If you're a good leader, you will have a plan for the negative or for the mix-ups or the hang-ups. In business, you're always going to have that. You don't have to discuss that at this table though.
Well, this, and as well as what she's saying, that's the key to collaborative culture. When you have a collaborative culture, you don't have to have all the answers yourself. You do not have to have all the answers yourself. You can ask.
Uh-oh. Oh,
You can ask.
Danger dropped off. Who we got? We got okay. King Dwayne is back. We let King Dwayne go ahead and speak at this time.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Can y'all hear me this time?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on the first time, but I'm out in these trucker streets. But I want to say good evening, everybody. Glad to have Miss Savannah on the panel. Been hearing about you all week, a couple of
Oh,
weeks.
wow.
But
Wow, thanks.
so yeah, we are very happy to be able to celebrate our brown skinned women this month, man. It's a beautiful thing to see you all move in your power. I love when I can see the women that are embracing the positions that the Most High has allowed them to be in, because sometimes we're always veering over at the next person, so much so that we don't never get to ever being who we are. Um, we're always comparing something, and when you're equaling yourself, that eliminates all of that foolishness when you're self-aware. So I'm grateful to see someone that can just so eloquently move in her power. Heard some really good things tonight. I'm out here in these trucking streets. I'm listening. I'm always listening now. So I like everything that was spoken on about business and coming together, and I one of the things that really stood out that you spoke on, Miss Savannah, is just talking about taking care of our front yard. I don't think that we're ever going to be able to move in the totality of who we are. And I always use a phrase with Lord Tyron Jones is that you walk outside. First of all, you wake up, you see yourself in the mirror. You walk outside the house, you see your yard, whether in the front or the back. You got to take care of that. You got to take care of that first. Um, the stronger you get in that, even the scriptures talk about that, the stronger and the more solidified, more rooted you are in taking care of yours, what's in front of you first, that actually gives you the wisdom and the abilities to sharpen the other iron that's going to make you even greater. So, that was most, because I absolutely believe that the stronger we are together, the better. That starts from house to house. And that's a tall order to deal with. And so I'm hoping to see that change from house to house. I've seen, some good and some bad in my 43 years of life. God help me, next month I'll be 44. Hey, however long I'm here, I'm hoping to see at least, at best, those around my circle, to get even stronger and stronger as we are spreading our wings and becoming who we are in our purpose. So, glad that Miss Savannah could make it to the panel tonight, and I hope this ain't the last time.
Oh man, thank you so much. And the beauty of it is, I don't know about y'all, but I can actually see it. You can you if you're looking, you can see that people are moving towards better health, better mental health, peace of mind, trying to figure out relationships, letting stuff go. Um, little bit by little bit, it's happening. You can see it around you, all kinds of mental health networks, um, different businesses that just strictly deal with relaxations. Um, any kind. You've got 915 businesses in Indianapolis to choose from. It's out there. It's out there.
All right, you know what? I totally agree. Uh, that we can make the best out of it. But just on this platform, I do agree that yeah, we should talk about some of the things that's going on. That should be addressed. There's a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to get her on. I got to get her on to talk to us. It's a young lady on Facebook. She has a group. She's been doing good, and she's part of the. It's like a database where she have a ton of black businesses that she allowed to come to the platform, and it's like let everybody know who's out. Say what?
Pumpkin Davenport. Pumpkin
Punk,
Davenport.
my girl Punkin. I've been doing it for years. Been doing Punkin for years, and I got
Yes.
I got to
Yes.
hit Punkin up. I'm gonna hit Punkin up, have her come on, cause Black Dollar is the group, and I love that group. I love that group because it like anything you need. Like what I need somebody to work on my car. A lot of black mechanics will come on there and say something. Oh, I need to go buy this. They right there. So but the thing is, in that group, you see all the gripes too. When a mechanic mess up on their car, Pumpkin tell them, "Hey, bring it to the table. Let us know who did this, who did what."
That's
Um,
right.
I mean, I got scammed. I ain't gonna call the brother out. He a cool brother. He reached out and told me that somebody had hacked his page. That's why he said I got scammed. But brother. He cooked good food, great food, and I used to buy from him all the time. This particular time I bought from him, I never got my food. So and I never did bring it to the big stage. I just spoke to him about it, and I spoke to Pumpkin about it. I was like, oh man, I need my food. But man, we talked it over, and I'm saying, yeah, we need to talk about things like this, and also we have to address other deeper stuff, because sometimes it might be some deeper stuff going on as to why this person don't want to even support you in your business. That's why I'm saying we got to get our relationships together, because I'm telling you, it's a cold world out there. And you brought up the vanilla people, and you're right. A lot of the vanilla people now, they don't be putting their folks on blast like that. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't put their people on blast like that. But we do. Black folk, we put our folks on blast. We sell them out. I mean, we go to the vanilla people and say, this is a hoe ass nigga. And I'm like, why would you go to somebody vanilla and say that's a hoe ass nigga? Come on, y'all. Why would you do that? If anything, we can talk about it amongst ourselves. And this is kind of what this platform is right there, where we can speak on these things and talk about these things that's messing up our community. Me personally, hey, I'm all for black businesses, but I agree with Danger. Fool me once, okay. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. And some of these businesses, I do. I still support some of these businesses that has fooled me plenty times. But I'm like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and support. Some of them reach out to me, like, hey, brother, you ain't bought nothing from me in a minute, brother. I need you to come. I need you to buy something. Like, all right, dog, last time I bought something, you was on that bull. What's up now? All right, man, I did better. So having these type of conversations. But go ahead, I see you talking.
No, I'm just saying you're right. You have to address situations when it comes to business, same way you would take something back to another business. You address that and you give people an opportunity to get themselves together. Other cultures have built what we see now off of basically making sure that we couldn't. Even when it came down to burning down our businesses, burning down our cities, putting our cities and neighborhoods underwater, we've gone through a lot of adversity. There's a reason. You don't, what's the saying that you don't try to kill a fly with a hammer. You don't try to kill a fly with a hammer. It's been a whole lot of effort put into keeping people down that, if, as naysayers would say, wouldn't have even been necessary if we was as sorry as people say. If we were as sorry as in business as some people say, why all the effort to make sure we don't get loans?
Oh,
We can't buy no properties. Why all that effort? Why? You don't train that hard to be somebody that you know you can be. There's a reason. So if we continue to look towards each other, support each other, communicate with each other, and make it a priority as a part of our culture to practice good health and collective economics, how we gonna lose? It's just a personal decision. Was somebody gonna tell us, no, you can't be healthy? No, you better not go spend your money with a black business. Who?
Well,
yeah, being healthy is a part of warfare. Come on,
uh,
how you gonna fight the enemy and you can't breathe?
And you can't. That's one of the first tenets of being able to fight is you got to have stamina and be able to move and run.
Come on.
It ain't even about handling a weapon. Can you move and run?
well, you
Period.
got it.
Because when I lived in Israel for 23 years, when a siren goes off, if you're not next to that bunker, you have to be able to get there. If you can't run, I guess you shelter in place in the street. And there are things that you can do there as well. But I'm just saying, a people's health is paramount. It's paramount. So I would like to see that normalized, and that is the goal of Ambrosia Nutrition and Beauty, to normalize good health in the African American community. That's what we're working on.
Well,
Let me see.
let me
I
throw this
got you,
out there
Danger.
real quick.
Let me read this comment. I'm gonna get you, Danger. The comment says, "Not trying to be rude, Mrs. Having a black business doesn't mean having an attitude towards people. Going to them might be more of a problem than going back to that black business." Great points. We've been covering that.
Okay,
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Danger.
okay, let me throw this out there real quick, and I'm gonna tear down me a Pepsi and call it a weekend. Hey, now check this out. Uh, to the young lady, I really appreciate everything you said. You're very intellectually, you got it going on. I like what you said, and I really, I'll stand behind you 100%. But I would like, out of all my 300 years of living, I would like to see what we've been talking about on this platform for the last few years. Actually, number one step. I'd like to see the first step taken so I can see if I want to get on the Willie Lynch syndrome with the rest of the crew.
What do you
Because,
mean by first step?
okay, most people are saying we need to come together. We need to come together. We need to come together. We need to pull our resources together. I've heard several people, politicians, preachers, and a whole lot of people saying that.
Hmm.
And out of all my years of living, call me Methuselah if you want to, I don't mind, but I haven't seen it take shape. Now, when I start pointing out the negativity that's in the darker pigmented race, usually I get slapped with a sledgehammer because I should always think positive, positive, positive. I don't see positivity in the black race as of right now. Everything I see right now is it's like the Three Musketeers backwards, all for me and me for self. That's all I see in the black race. The black politicians, vote for me and I'll forget who you are tomorrow. The preachers, fill up my church, pay your tithes, which ain't in the Bible, but pay your tithes. The black business, bring me your dollars, and I'm still gonna look at you like the Korean man. You see, I'm not seeing this come together that most people are hollering, to come by. I'm not seeing it. And
Well,
believe me,
I don't
believe
think
me.
that we would have 915 black businesses in Indianapolis if they weren't being supported.
Wait just a minute,
So
sis.
you might not see it, but that's a
Because
whole lot of
because
businesses. Number two, when I'm talking about culture, I'm not talking about religion. When I'm talking about culture, I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about the fundamental the fundamental interlocking of a group of people that they decide to collectively be together.
sis,
That's something that's personal to you and each one of us that are here. Those are personal decisions. Where you decide to spend your money is up to you. But if you are a collective minded black man, even if you did see that there was a black business over here that you didn't like, I guarantee you with 915 businesses in just this one city, you could find another business that is black that you would like if you wanted to look. On top of that, there's a whole black Amazon. So there are definite avenues to try something different outside of politics and outside of religion. This
okay.
is
You
kind
say
of a whole nother thing.
you say we've got 900 and something black businesses,
Mhm.
but do we actually have 900 and something black businesses, or do we have 900 and something black figureheads with a white man or
No,
a Pakistan
I
man
don't know.
behind?
But if that was the case, you would also have to ask that of white businesses.
Well, see.
No,
The
you
point,
would.
the point
You would
here,
have
the
to
point
ask.
here is that
We
the
have
point
a
here is that
when you Google
we're
it, when you Google the number of black businesses in Indianapolis, that's what comes up on Google. So in order to, all I'm saying is stay on the same square with the same amount of pressure across the board. Don't put our businesses under a certain kind of pressure that you're not willing to put other businesses under. So there might be some that are figureheads. I don't know. That's the number that's registered in Indianapolis, in Indiana.
See
I
what
don't know how many are real for white folks either, or any other kind of businesses, not to be specific, any other ones either.
see with the Chamber of Commerce in the city of Indianapolis,
Mhm,
you can have uh, a black figurehead
mhm,
that have you listed as a minority business,
mhm.
but you are as you're listed as a minority business, that does not necessarily mean that you own 51% of that company.
And
But
understood.
you'll be listed as a minority business for the tax breaks.
Mhm. A lot of companies do that in general. A lot of companies do that in general. A husband might start a company and register it in his wife's name so that it could be registered as a minority business. That doesn't have anything to do with color or race.
So, Mr. D, I have a question.
Before or after I drank my Pepsi?
Before and after.
Okay.
Go on and take a sip. Go on and take a sip.
I have a question. I have a question, and this is something that I really want to,
Yes, sir.
because I get what you see. I get what you see. I cannot sit here and say that I don't see the same thing that you see when you say you don't see positive. We see a whole lot of negative, don't we? We see a whole lot of negative. But I will say that I get up and I tell myself, Kiana, do your Q's corner. You might see all this negative stuff. It may seem like no one is listening, but still get up and do what I asked you to do. So the thing is, we see a lot of negative, but what does that mean? Does that mean that we stop doing what we do?
Well, actually, in my opinion, if I see a whole lot of negativity, I'm going to try to go around the corner and get out the way.
Well, I get that, because when you see trouble, you do want to go the opposite way. I learned that from my father. However, when you have a purpose, when there is a purpose for a great cause, for a nation of ours to get ourselves back ahead, because I can't just think for myself. I have children.
Mhm.
So because I leave this earth, my children won't be set because I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Or I told myself, well, I seen so much negativity, so I didn't know how. No, I'm a leader. So what I do is I see a whole lot of negative. I see you see it. If you turn it on the news, you'll see it. If you turn it on the movie, you see it. If you go down your social media, you'll see it. When you walk out your door, you'll see it. But what does that mean? Does that mean that I can't be a positive? Because you can take a negative and make a positive from it. And this is just you, like I said, it has to be a change of mindset, even for myself, because this is important to me.
Oh,
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put that work in. I can't worry about the negative that I see. It's always gonna be some negative. What I'm gonna do is bring this positive energy and vibe that I got.
You
And
better
I
bring
hope
that.
that someone can pull from it, and they then too can start, because it's contagious. It can be contagious. So what I'm saying to you is I see the same thing you see.
mhm.
I recognize the same thing you see, but I cannot take myself and say, well, I'm going to just bank on that. No, I'm going to bank on what I know was given to me, and it shall be done.
Come on.
Well, that sounds.
You know, I'm gonna say this. That was good. That was
that
good right there. I totally agree. I totally agree with Kiki. You know, while the whole world is getting ready to just go to hell, we still gonna be fighting while the world going down. We still throwing them jabs.
yeah.
We giving it another shot. We got, matter of fact, Kiki just brought the flame. She just brought the heat on that. We got to flame off. We got to flame off. She's smoking. She's smoking
You
right now,
so
y'all.
silly.
Flame off, y'all. Go ahead,
I
Jay.
can't. I can't agree. I can't agree with Kiki because if I agree with her, that means I'm looking like Ray Charles. I can't agree with it. I can't. Ain't nothing to say. No, I don't work like that. No, no,
Yeah, keep
no.
turning the storm out here.
Hey, but but I really would like to see that because I'm telling you, out of 300 years of living, boy, I've seen so much. It's ridiculous. I mean,
It is.
I hear, and I'm still a little bit skeptical about the number that's listed in that those 900 black banks in Indianapolis. I'm really skeptical about it because I really haven't seen too many of those 900 members make it to the Black Chamber of Commerce down here in Indianapolis. I haven't seen too
Okay,
many of
so
them show up.
let's that's okay. I got something cooking on that. I got something cooking.
Sausages?
Something something for black businesses in Indianapolis.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I'm with you
I
100%,
mean, late
sister.
with all of y'all for ideas, but I definitely have something in the works for that I feel will help to benefit the businesses as well as introduce the various communities on each side of town to the black businesses in their area.
What's it to be wrong?
Yep, we have to do that. We just got to build that. I mean, all
Yeah.
the other cultures have them. They got their stores. Come on, how long? How long? We gonna drive past everybody else's stuff, and we have our things, but let's blow our stuff up too. We can blow our stuff up
I'm with you.
and then hold our business owners accountable as a part of their business structure to do things to help benefit the community, even if it's just uh, donating. Donating, it ain't even got to be money, their time, their energy to help. Go speak to the youth, create a program, train up some people. We got this. Other cultures have done it. We know how to do it too.
Well, I'll say this, little sister. You a very knowledgeable lady. Hey, and first of all, let me say this: you are fantastic. Okay, you are fantastic.
Hey, stop that.
Hey, I can't help myself, man. Hey, but I'm gonna throw a scenario at you, and I'm gonna be like a tree and leave. Okay, I want to help the black community. Here's the scenario: I want to help the black community. I see there's a food desert here. Okay, I mortgage my house. I sell my car. I take my last $5 out of my bank account so I can put a store in this area of food desert. Now, while I'm trying to help out my community because I know everybody don't have cars and ride the bus to get to the store, I open up on Monday. I do my inventory on Friday, and I find out Wednesday the neighborhood that came in and have the free will help yourself campaign. So I'm losing money. I'm losing money by replenishing my store, trying to keep this store going. But the community study coming in and stealing my stuff, and I ain't making no money. So I'm going under the water. So what should I do?
Well, what was your plan for that? Remember how you was talking about the plan for the negative? You're a business owner, right? So where is your plan for if that was to happen?
Smith and
Have
Wesson.
have Ray
Smith
Ray
and
at the
Wesson.
door with a double barrel shotgun.
Smith and Wesson.
Oh, it can be handled.
Smith and Wesson.
Yeah, just have Ray. He'll take care of that. I just give him that old polished double barrel shotgun and tell
Most
Ray I'm
definitely.
gonna give him a 6-pack of beer. He'll take care of it.
Yeah, most definitely. You gotta have Smith and Wesson for that, straight up.
Well, okay. The first thing I think would be this is just something general that came to mind. I think we as Black people need to stop using our imaginations to create scenarios that don't benefit us and start using our imaginations to try to figure out how to get ahead. Having said that, because either way you go, it's energy, it's thought energy. Having said that, what you're talking about is theft. And in a business, just like she was saying, there's a business plan for that. You have to plan around that. There's, depending on where you're at, there's cases, there's security. You have to be intelligent about your business. No one is saying be naive, As a matter of fact, you're supposed to be intelligent. That's a part of being a professional, is knowing what you're doing so that when something does go wrong, you can handle it. Um, shoot, Smooth Seas never created a skilled sailor. And if you want to be an you have to learn how to sail. So, having said that, I would strongly suggest whoever that business person is to probably go to the Indianapolis Black Chamber of Commerce or any number of successful business people and get some ideas. Think collaboratively. There's somebody that knows exactly how to solve that problem.
Okay, what we're gonna do at this time, we're gonna slow it down. Is the hour is far spent, so we want you, Savannah, to let everybody know, all our listeners, let them know how they can get your supplements, your how they can contact you, get your services, and any final remaining words you may have.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you for having me on the show. Thank you, everybody, for participating. I learned a lot. I appreciate you. My name is Savannah Johnson. I am CEO and founder of Vision Nutrition and Beauty. We are the only African American woman owned, made in an FDA compliant and sealed facility. Um, Please visit us at ambrosianutritionandbeauty.com and Ambrosia Nutrition and Beauty on Instagram. And likewise, we work with you to create wellness for you and our community.
Well, thank you, Savannah. We appreciate you coming on tonight. And yeah, I'm hitting up that website. Can't wait to get buy some products, and I hope everybody else, go on there and grab some. We thank you. Appreciate everything. We're gonna move to. Let's get final words from.
Let me hit it and quit.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna bring up Danger.
Okay, Miss Savannah, you did a fantastic job. Hope you come back again, because you're very intelligent. And I don't say that about too many women, though. But you're very, you're very intelligent. You got a great thing going, and I hope your business prosper 10,000 times. Now, I'll say this, and one thing that most people that I've come in contact with, being in the other side of the industry, is I never think positive, positive, positive. I always think positive, 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 negative, negative, positive. Because I have to be prepared for what's coming down the pike just in case. And when you got a food desert and then you put your store there and you want to hire black people to help out the community, and then you find out, and I've seen this happen in real life. When you got black people there, you got your cashiers stealing and cutting the price for Ray Ray and John John, and they put $2 in the register and put $3 in their pocket. The business is basically going to go under. And when the business goes under, you got to move. Where do you move to? To the lighter skinned man that likes to come in and do what he's supposed to do the right way. Hey, now don't get me wrong. Don't say I'm whitewashed now. I mean, I believe in black customer service, but I don't believe in black privilege. Hey, you guys have a great evening, Kiki. You my girl, Kiki, 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 Kiki. Take
You see
it
the hair,
away.
Danger. You see the hair.
Yeah, man, that's what was getting me, man. They said blondes have more fun, so I was wondering if my girl, my girl Ambrosia with the beauty thing. I wonder if she give me some blonde
In the
twisted.
chandeliers.
Yeah, I'm a hook her up, man, so she can give me some blonde twisties, see if my afro grow a little bit. Hey,
He said Little Kim. Yeah, they put her. That's who I was trying to say. Little Kim. Is that who you was thinking of, Kiki?
Yep.
No.
Yep. Looking like Storm over there. Yep.
Storm.
What?
Not Storm.
That's white. That's white hair.
Hey.
Why y'all always messing with me?
Hey,
They
Kim.
saying that blonde sticking out tonight. I said, look at the blonde. Oh, no, that woo, look at her. I'm like, she wearing that. She got the baseball cap on top of it. Hey, take it out. Come on, Kiki, you gotta
No,
play
it's
with it.
no.
Oh, look at her. Ooh,
Yeah.
I first said Lady Gaga, but yeah, we're gonna say a black woman.
Is she
Lil'
trying to do
Kim.
like a? Is she trying to do like a Lady Godiva? Is that what she going after?
See, y'all never give me no love.
Oh,
Never.
girl, you got too
I
much
always,
love, girl. It's running
I
all out
always
your ears.
gotta,
Cut that out.
Yeah.
I always gotta work harder on set.
So
Wow.
It looks okay, Kiki.
you already know.
Hey, wait, look, you didn't even hear that was a woman just said, a woman just spoke to you, said you look good, Kiki. Say it again,
Oh, I'm getting
Natalie.
nervous now. I'm getting nervous now, man. Woman
Say
said
it
a
again,
woman
Natalie.
look
Say it
good.
again, Natalie.
It looks good.
Thank you.
See?
Well,
I
I done got
appreciate the
nervous now, man.
compliment.
shoot, I ain't gay. Shoot.
I done got nervous now, man.
No, don't
Whoa,
don't
whoa.
No Diddy,
Oh,
no Diddy.
Mr. D.
no
Mr.
Diddy.
D now. Let me have
have
my
you
compliment in peace.
have you ever been swallowed? Swallowed up.
Don't start.
Swallowed.
Don't start.
All right,
Whoa, wow.
we're gonna move to man. Thank you, D. Shout out to D. We're gonna move to Kiki. Go ahead, Kiki. Talk to us.
See, you're gonna put me on the spot now. But I really enjoyed set tonight, as I always do. I appreciate Savannah coming in. That name though, Ambrosia, I love that name. That name is right. That name is right. But I just want to say, we listen, y'all. We can do this. We can do it. We can do it. We can. Our black is beautiful. It's calm. It get on my nerves sometimes, but it is what it is. No, but I love y'all. Yeah, we can do this. I will say this before I go, because I'm not gonna be long-winded, is we are the race, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to any other race, but we are a race that can struggle and still get ahead.
Most definitely.
So I don't put nothing past us. I know we can do it. We're just struggling right now with trying to shift our mindset. We have to become this like we've been conditioned in so many avenues, but we have to become unlearn some of those things that we have learned, and we will be fine. We just got to stick together. But I love y'all. It's been a great night. See ya.
Love you too, Kiki. But wait, here goes something I want to say though is that okay, you just made a very good point. We probably hit on the next where you said we are a race that know how to struggle and overcome.
Yes.
That's an excellent point because I don't get why so many people is afraid and upset with what's going on in the Oval Office when we've been at the bottom anyway. Come on, this ain't nothing new to us. We come on, we've been struggling anyway. This ain't nothing new.
We'll get through it.
Come on,
We'll get through it, and we might be stronger when we get through it.
come on.
Then we'll be like, really, to be honest, we're really untouchable.
Facts,
We're really unmatched, and it is known. It is known. And so what do you do to a person or a group of people that you know you can't beat? You'll try everything you can to knock them down.
But a lot
Listen,
of them join us anyway though.
we ain't going nowhere though. We just in the back chilling, trying to figure out what we gonna do and how we gonna overcome this. Because if don't nobody else do it, I'm gonna overcome it. But I want to bring my people with me. We can overcome this, and we will.
You better teach. You better teach. All right, thank you, Kiki. We're gonna bring in King Dwayne.
Boy, look at Kiki over here growing up stuff. Don't do that, man. Hey, man, this was a good show, man. This is a good show. I said, man, I can't be late. I gotta make sure I'm on this boy on the road. It don't matter, man. I had the metaverses on, listening through the glasses. I'm like,
Okay.
Yeah, when I first came on, they was acting like they didn't want to let me use them as my microphone. I'm like, man, come on, man.
Right,
But
right.
But you know, I'm gonna tell you, man, it's been anticipated, and I'm glad that it worked out. Miss Savannah had a lot of good energy, man. You know, there was a lot of good energy on the platform tonight, so I'm grateful for that. And when you get out here, man, and you out here working for the infrastructure like some of us do, it's good to be able to kind of decompress and hear something like I heard tonight from different individuals, because it is encouraging. And I would tell you, me and you kind of looked at the same time, like what Kiki said. She said, "I'm like, hold on, you old boy, you older, so that might have to be a title of one of your shows like that." Because man, man, it's facts. We can struggle and still be elite. And now you go back to where Miss Savannah was talking about why they try so hard. Well, we already know from the story behind the Statue of Liberty, from the fact that I don't care what nobody want to say, President Trump just said that we built this nation. He just said it. We know all of these things. We know all of these things. So, you know, then all these little pieces of history come out because we do have a history. And as long as we don't know that history, what do, Lord Joe? We use terms like black. I mean, I'm brown. You brown. Somebody else a different shade of brown. This person. So we take these census. You know, they go out do the census, and we just take the results of it, and we just roll with their narrative because we don't have our history. So I was liking where Miss Savannah was going, because she was hitting some points where it's like, you know my lane I be in. And I'm just like, yeah, if we really, without worrying about who's here and who's there and that's that and other, that's outside of us. We've made a way regardless, and that's on probably about 40%. What can we do to get to 75, 80, 100 when we know where we really came from? We know our history, when we know what we should be tying our loyalty to and all that different stuff. Man, it could be a beautiful thing. And I go back to what I said, you know, that was last week and the week before. It starts in the home. We got to quit letting it be broken there, because we know what we're supposed to be doing. They like to see our women lead with no backing or no covering. And that's like putting people on the front line in war. They like our women sitting right there so other countries and other factions, other cultures can look and just laugh like they putting their women on the front line. We gotta get these houses in order, man. It's simple as that. So, man, great show. This Women History Month, man. We're gonna feel like it's too short in a while, man, because man, they coming on strong, man, and gotta be looking
Man,
for the next episode.
I know I
Man,
got to get a whole other lineup. I got to hit them up this weekend. Whole lineup of women that's trying to get
yes,
on. So yeah, Women's History Month about to be on point, y'all. I'm telling you.
yes, sir. So good representation, man. I appreciate it, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, King Dwayne. Appreciate you. Y'all know what time it is, y'all. It is now that time that we go to our chat room and shout out our chat room for the night. But before we do, you already know, give yourself a round of applause. Let's see. Who do we have? Who do we have in the chat room tonight? We had Natalie Sconye. We had D-Way to the Road Trucker Travels. We had Scrutinize This. Let's see what else we had. That's all. That's what we had in the chat tonight. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's give our chat room a chat room salute 3 times for the Trinity. All right, man. Shout out to our panel. First off, man, our special guest that we had on tonight, Savannah Johnson, Ambrosia, Nutrition and Beauty. Man, let's give her own personal 3 times for the Trinity, because we are celebrating Women's History Month. panel for the night. We had Mr. D, Kiki, and Dwayne. Man, let's give them a 3-time for the Trinity salute. Man, oh man, oh man. I am thankful on today. On tonight for the opportunity, man, that we just had to, have a great conversation and great discussion. What is it? Yes, a great show. Always blessings in the Lord's house. Appreciate you, King Dwayne. Scrutinize this, man. If y'all haven't, go ahead and go to YouTube and subscribe to Scrutinize this page, man. Support your brother. Support your brother. He's doing great things. Man, this is a great conversation. Kick out the women's history, and yes, unity really is a beautiful thing when it's done right. Unity is really a beautiful thing, and the question is, how long are we going to continue to sit back and watch other groups be unified and we don't? That's the question, right? How long are we just gonna sit back and watch and don't do nothing? Come on. That's my challenge to you is to take a stand, to get up, be proactive. Like she said, go ahead and talk to the businesses that's doing you wrong. Try to work with them. Tell like, what, this is what we can do for you. Be proactive. Come on. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have too much for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be I ain't gonna be the dead horse, as they say. We're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, man. Rest in peace, Roberta Flack. Rest in peace to Miss Angie Stone. Two beautiful black women gone too soon. Prayers and condolences to their families. And without further ado, if I don't see you before next Thursday, if I don't see you before next Thursday, you know what I'm gonna say. Hey, see you in 7 nights.